The system is built in a way to keep you poor. Only the ones with the right mindset and willing to learn and leverage their knowledge into action will make it. I am sure you have heard of the saying, study hard in school, get good grades so you can get into university, and study for a degree. In other words, get good grades, get a degree, and then get a job and work for the rest of your life. Majority of people will follow the traditional route of studying, getting a degree, then getting a job, meet the love of your life, get married, get the dream home with a hefty mortgage, and then have children. 1, 2, maybe 3. Then congratulations, you are stuck in the rat race. At this stage, it is very difficult to get out as you will be drowning in debt and expenses and find it hard to even get ahead at all. Then, as you get up the ladder in promotion after promotion, you end up with a higher income. But guess what? You are no better than before because next thing you know, you are upgrading your life, your car, technology, and even your home. When everything was all fine that way it was before, you still end up upgrading it all because you earn a higher income. You tell yourself you need a better car, so you go to the car dealership and take out a car loan. You think you need a new phone, so you purchase a new one even though you really didn't need to. But this is exactly what they want you to do. They want you to spend above your means so you can continue working for the rest of your life. When you turn 65 years old, then you only realize where your life really went, working hard for so many decades, and it did not really lead you anywhere meaningful. You ask yourself, where did my life go? Sure, you worked hard for your family, and that is great and meaningful. But what about yourself? You left behind all the blood, sweat, and tears. All of this are evidence that a salary will always keep you poor no matter what. It is extremely difficult to get ahead financially on a single salary. It is time-bound. You can only earn money if you trade your time for it. Otherwise, no job, then no pay. You are tied down to the workplace, so you don't have any control. The employer calls the shots. They determine what you are worth and assign a ceiling to your skills and experience. It is very hard to get what you are worth in the workplace. No matter how hard or long you work, you are still earning a fixed amount. Your time is limited, so your earning potential is capped. Working as an employee also means you are the last to be paid. As your money is withheld due to taxes, this means you won't ever see 100% of your money you worked hard for. You only get a certain percentage of it. You are paid second. The more you earn means you also pay the highest in taxes. This is arguably the biggest expense that everyone working has is the taxes. The more you earn, the more you will be taxed. You will not get any benefits of tax deducting expenses like you do in business. There is limited growth earning a salary, it is often capped, and pay rise might not even keep up with inflation. All of this is essentially a financial treadmill, steady, but very rarely scalable. You will always remain in the rat race unless you do something about it and empower yourself to act. A salary is designed to keep you poor and ensure you stay on the treadmill until retirement age. You work hard to make the business owner richer while you get left behind financially. Even if you are investing and saving a lot of your money on a salary, it is still very hard to be financially free quickly. Earning a profit through business can make you financially free much quicker. You ask, is there a way out of this? What is the solution away from a salary? How can I get out of the rat race? The answer to these questions is a big yes. There is a solution away from a salary. It is profit earnings from business or investments. Profits are financial gains from business operations after all expenses deducted from total income for the financial year. If you are able to build a successful business, then you will reap the benefits of earning profits rather than a fixed amount salary. Although venturing into business carries more risk, it is the only way to get out of the rat race. You simply cannot get rich earning a salary. You must venture into business and ensure it is scalable. A highly scalable business that meet a target market needs and bring value to them will earn and have high potential of scalability. The business owner will usually focus on passive income business. This means a business works on its own for majority of the time and only requires minimal effort and inputs from owner to keep it fully operational. Higher risk means higher reward. It is able to provide you money while you sleep. You will earn money passively, and you will not need to trade time for money. Instead, you are leveraging people that is doing the work for you, and you pay them the salary. Now you are at the other side of the spectrum. Depending on the structure of your business, you will also get great tax benefits as businesses are often taxed less and has many tax deductions benefits. You empower yourself being a business owner as you have full control of your asset through careful and smart business strategies, pricing, and scalability. Earning a profit will enable you to have freedom and devote your time to those who matter, such as your kids, wife, and family and close friends. Build stronger, happier relationships that is worthwhile. You will be able to purchase your dream car fully paid in cash, your dream home fully paid in cash. These will not be possible if you worked a salary. I always see people using the time for money are always burned out and overworking to make ends meet. They hardly spend time with their wife and kids and overall feel miserable. This is not the life I want to have, and I am sure many of you do not either. The ideal life for me is being full of energy to play with my kids and spend quality time with my wife and strengthen out relationships to the next level. This can only be achieved by earning a profit through business. Remember, time is the most valuable asset known to man. The richest person in the world and the poorest person in the world all shares the same resource. It is all about how you use it wisely, efficiently, and effectively. Moreover, earning profits via a business enable you to leverage assets, capital, and people for their efforts to make you richer. When you leverage from these three things, then you can elevate your wealth further and continue building it. This is how the less than 1% get rich and wealthy. This is truly how the wealthy build generational wealth. You need to ask yourself if you want to be average or exceptional. If you want to be simple and average, then just continue doing what you are doing and work that job. If you want to truly be free and have power and control over your life to do what you want, when you want, then you need to be exceptional. To be exceptional is to be business-minded and always willing to grow and learn as you go. Also, be willing to accept failure for what it is, as the most important thing to do is to learn from failures and continue on. You need to think like the 1% that make it. Be exceptional and aim for greatness. Salary will keep you average and put food on the table. Profits will build you and your family's generational wealth and give you freedom. Free from stress and maximum quality time with loved ones. If you want to be wealthy, then look for ways to earn money passively through business, other assets, and leveraged income. You need to empower yourself to change to a growth mindset to think like the rich. So, what's your next step? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more content like this, and share it with someone who's ready to level up their financial game.